Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go. You see the thumbnail. This mock draft is a special mock draft. It was a request from the live. It requesting the live for me to do a mock draft without taking the quarterback at 3. For me, I'm always going to take the quarterback at 3. But guess what? For the subscribers, I will absolutely give you guys a video that you requested. Just remember, like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to get right into this mock draft. Not going to waste too much of your time. It is what it is. Let's get into this mock draft. Okay, and this time we will be using the PFF mock draft simulator, as always. All right, so pick number 3. Let's get this draft started. And there you have it. You got Cam Ward going number 1, Travis Hunter going number 2. This is my perfect scenario in real life if this was to happen. But again, this is, no quarterback in the first round mock. A lot of people have been asking for this, requesting this, and they're going to get that. So at this point in time, there's only 2 names on this list that I would like to take, and that's Abdul Carter and Mason Graham in this scenario. If I'm not taking Shedeur Sanders, I'm going to take either Abdul Carter or Mason Graham. I don't like any of the trade scenarios that they're trying to offer. You see, they got the Jets at 7. I don't want to trade that far back, especially if I have Abdul Carter on the board right now. So I'm going to go back and select Abdul Carter. Are you happy now? Are you happy? All right, round 2, pick 34. Let's see who's on the board. Luther Burden is on the board. Darius Alexander, Demetrius Knight. In this scenario still, it doesn't change even if I got the quarterback first. In this second round, I'm looking for the best defensive tackle left. The best defensive tackle left. That's what I want. I could take Jackson Dart here. A lot of mock drafts, I have Jackson Dart here. But in real life, I think Jackson Dart absolutely goes in the first round. So I'm going to treat it as such. I think Milroe will be around for 65. I don't think Jackson Dart will be there for 34. So I'm going to treat it like a real scenario. I like Tyleik Williams in this spot a lot. But I want to see what somebody's offering just in case. 38. If I go to 38, will Tyleik Williams still be there? That's a good question. But if I take 38, can I also get possibly the 77 in a pick swap with 99? Can I get? Let's try. Let's see if I can get 38. 38 for 34, but I also want 77. They said no. Can I do a pick swap to go up a little bit more? I like that. Let me see if I can get a little bit extra. Let's see if they'll squeeze that 144. We're going to offer the trade, see what happens. So they did accept the trade, so I was able to do a quick swap and pick up an extra pick. So come all the way from 99 to 77. That's 22 spots. And then also, an extra pick at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully Tyleik Williams is still on the board, and he is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and select Tyleik Williams in this spot. So now we have the 2 defensive pieces, solidified. Round 3. Now this is a place where I would absolutely look at Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe is available right here. The hard thing about this is this. When you look at the talent outside of the quarterback, so we went with an edge in Abdul Carter. We went with the defensive line with Tyleik Williams. Look at some of the offensive line talent that's going to be here. Now, we also traded up to 77, from 99 to 77, so it could help with some of the options for the offensive line, but Ariante Ursary is here at 60. That would be a good pickup. Looking at Benjamin Morrison, the top cornerback, coming off of injuries, that would be a solid pickup here for some depth. Alfred Collins. I love Alfred Collins as a defensive tackle option. Should we double dip? Jordan Burch is another edge guy. Ozzie Trapillo is another name. So I can take a chance. Marcus Embo is still there as well. So I can take a chance here. I'm going to go ahead and select. I think I'm going to go ahead and select Milroe here just to have the project quarterback in the building. Let's see what I can do here. Just to have the project quarterback in the building, I'm going to go with Milroe here. It's a big dip as far as talent-wise for the top 3 guys to Jalen Milroe. I should say untapped potential for Jalen Milroe. So I'm going to go ahead and select Jalen Milroe here, and I'm going to look for my offensive line spot. Bang, got one. Ozzie Trapilo, I'm not even going to take that long to go ahead and do that. For the people that don't know Ozzie Trapilo, good tackle prospect. You see the scores here, not the best with the run block grade, but pass blocking grade is there. He is a right tackle, has played the majority of his snaps at right tackle after, the 2022 season. So that's cool for Trapilo. 6 foot, I think he's 6'8", 310 pounds. I'm gonna go with Ozzie Trapilo here, but also Marcus Embo is here. Now, one thing about Marcus Embo, great feet, but had some development to do. Needs to get a little bit stronger, lacks in that department. But for me, I like Trapilo. So I'm gonna take Trapilo right here. Now we're going to 105. You pretty much, once you get to 105, you're already addressed. Let's see what we did already. Let's see what we did. We got Abdul Carter, Talik Williams, Jalen Milroe, Ozzie Trapilo. So you got your edge, your defensive tackle, your quarterback, and you have a tackle, right? When you look at some of these prospects here, now you're just trying to pick, the best player available, in my opinion. You're looking for someone that can be in the rotation, because at pick 105, you're still thinking about somebody that's going to contribute day one. The New York Giants are putting together a pretty good team on paper, but we need to keep building that depth for sure. So with that being said, we got Kamon Rucker, who is a super sleeper for me. In my opinion, Kamon Rucker has a deep pass move bag, a little bit lighter. Also came off injury at North Carolina, but I really think that he's going to end up being good. Olabafima from UCLA, he's a guy that's being noticed now. Some channels are talking about him. Solid defender there as well. I like Ashton Gillette. He's more of a 3 technique, or a big defensive end, in like a 4-3 system. But I think he could, add some value too in a rotational role as an edge rusher too. But just looking at some of these top names, nothing jumping out right away. I do like Anthony Belton. He's another tackle project. Big dude, 6'6", 340 pounds. Charles Grant is also a smaller school guy. Great feet. Would love to add him to the team, but I just want to see who else might be available here. Again, we're trying to build this roster the right way. All right, Jamari Caldwell is still here, but we already went with the big defensive tackle. You know what? I think I might go D-line again. I see Aeneas Peoples here. He's a guy that's high on my list, but I'm gonna go with Kamon Rucker here. I like what he can do, especially in the rotational move role. So I'm gonna go with Kamon Rucker. You guys check out Kamon Rucker. I think he's a pretty good sleeper in this draft. Okay, so now we're at pick. Let me go back here. Now we're at pick 144, 5th round pick. Basically at this point, I'm trying to get best player available, best person to add to the team. We did go one offensive lineman. I do like a Johnny Cornelius, but I already went with the right tackle. He played right tackle at Oregon, opposite Josh Connerly. What running backs are available in this spot right here? So at 144, this is the extra pick that we picked up in that trade. I do like Luke Kandra a lot in this spot. So I'm looking. We got 10 picks in between our next two, 144, 154. The two guys that I like the most right here in this section, I like Khalil Mullings and I like Luke Kandra. Khalil Mullings gives you that thumper of a running back out of Michigan. I think I'm gonna go with Khalil Mullings here, and I'm gonna see if Kandra still is here somehow. Kandra is gone. Okay, Kandra is gone. Let's see who else is available here. I still need some depth at the cornerback position. I do like the wide receiver Kobe Hudson. But I'm not really, looking at wide receiver too tough this offseason. I think we've added a lot of different wide receivers to the 90-man roster, and we got to already go through the weeds with that one. Kyle Williams is another one, wide receiver as well. Kyle McCord is also another quarterback that I wouldn't mind having here as well, to help with Jalen Milroe, but it's just not enough quarterback spots on the team right now. To add more than one quarterback, in my opinion, another project quarterback, I should say, because to me, Jalen Milroe is already a project. I do like Seth McLaughlin from Ohio State here, so I'm picking at 154. We got a guy that's a decent center prospect. Good passing grade, running grade, not exactly where you wanted to be, but some good experience right here. What else? Let's see what else we have here. Kyle Williams is jumping off the board a little bit to me, but again, I just said what I said about the room. Dylan Gabriel's still here. Kobe King is an off-ball linebacker. Do you pair him up with his college teammate Abdul Carter? But Abdul Carter is also going to give you some of that room too. So we didn't, you know what? We didn't get the guard. Let's go. Let's narrow this thing down. I want to look at some guards, and I know you want to pick best player available, but I do want to look at see what some of the guards that are left and what range they're going to fall into. So you got Tyler Cooper. So John Monheim is still here. Wow. Let me see if there's a trade back offer. Anybody offering a trade back? So 154 to 156. That's Pittsburgh. 159 for Green Bay. 179 for Cleveland Browns. No, it's not worth it. This is, at this point, I'm just going to pick somebody that I think is going to be just going to have some high value. Let me go back to drafting a player. I like Monheim a lot. He is a little bit further down on this list, but when you're picking guys at the back end of the draft, it's about your board and how you like these guys, not necessarily what PFF thinks. So I think I will go Jonah Monheim here. We'll see what happens. Where's he at? Where's Jonah? Jonah Monheim is here. I think he gives you some versatility, center, a little bit of guard, possibly. So we're going to go with Jonah Monheim here. Break some competition in the room for JMS late in the draft. You can't go wrong with that. All right, so for the last 2 7-round picks, Jimmy Horn is still here. He is a fluent wide receiver. To me, this is great value at the back end of the draft. Will Shepard's still here. All those guys here. There he is right here. Ty Robinson. Ty Robinson is still on this list. I don't know how the mock draft is mock drafting, but I'm going to take Ty Robinson in this spot here. We'll see what happens with that. And then I didn't get any more cornerback depth. Just looking at it, and there's going to be a guy that I am a fan of. Some people might not like him as much, but I'm a big fan of Jabbar Muhammad. He played at Washington. He played this past season at Oregon. Love Jabbar Muhammad. And that's going to be the final pick of this draft. Let's see how we did. We got 2 awards. Sorry. We got 2 awards. So let's see what we got. Abdul Carter gets an A. Not surprised at that. Talik Williams also an A. Jalen Milroe, C+. Ozzie Trapillo, an A-. Kamen Rucker gave us a C+. Khalil Mullins, I think it should be a little bit higher than that. Got us a C. They did not like the Jonah Monheim pick. Gave us a D- for that one. Ty Robinson, a B-, and Jabbar Muhammad gave us a B+. So there you have it. We have the mock draft without the quarterback at 3 even. No Shedeur Sanders was there. It took every bone in my body to resist drafting Shedeur Sanders even in the mock draft. We got Abdul Carter. We got the edge that everybody is loving right now. I like the versatility that he brings. He's an edge rusher. He can also be an off-ball linebacker. We don't know what's going to happen with Bobby Okereke right away. He got 2 more years under his contract, but we'll see what happens with the play. Picked up Jalen Milroe in the 3rd round. Fantastic developmental guy. I don't expect to see him on the field at all in 2025 if we ended up getting him. And I like the defensive line help. I like the help in the trenches overall. We got Talik Williams. We got Ozzie Trapillo. I think that's fantastic. Ty Robinson late. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know how you think about this quarterbackless 1st round mock draft. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And for one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.